I Still Think About You by A Boogie. Guys, we gotta analyze some crucial information right here. And I think a lot of guys, when they go through a heartbreaking situation or they go through a breakup, they're trying to figure out, how can I be mended by X, Y, and Z? How can I change my perspective? God, thank you. Look, when you were a kid and you hear this first song and it's like, I still think about you. When you really go through a heartbreak, you just sing these lyrics and you don't really know what's going on. And then when you hear these lyrics, after going through it, oh brother, look, he said, even if you feel like you really love her, guys, what is he saying? He's saying, guys, you can't overly commit. In these moments, guys, you cannot overly commit all your feelings and emotions. I don't want to hear this at all from you guys. I don't want to hear, when y'all hear this emotional intelligence type of vibe, I don't want you to sit here and be like, oh, she wants me to express all my emotions and how I'm feeling. She don't want none of that. She don't want none of that. So I'm trying to tell you, when anybody was talking, he was preaching, he was saying, look, even when you feel like you love her, even before he even gets to the main chorus, he's telling you, pause, stop. Think. Sometimes you have to think. Sometimes you have to think in order to make the best logical decision for you to execute. So he goes on and he's speaking, he's saying, don't ever tell that shorty that you really love her. And this is the thing, I feel like, don't ever tell that you really love her. Look, don't ever do it. I know. It gets to a point where it's like, I'm so sick of the games. I'm so sick of the back and forth, right? I'm so sick of not being able to express my love. These movies told me, this is how you express it. You walk and you're in a scene and you're saying, wait, Samantha, oh, brother, baby, come back, baby. I really like, y'all think this is a Hitch movie? A rom-com? Oh, you're going to be able to get the girl. Guys, you're not. Do not. It is reality. It is, life. It is life. It is life. And you can't look at these situations and not hear him. You gotta hear him. If he's telling you, he's saying, even if you feel like you really love her, don't ever tell that shorty that you really love her. You gotta keep it peace sometimes. You gotta hold yourself to a standard and be like, you know what, I control the love. I won't ever tell you how I love you. You won't probably know it from different ways, but until you recognize that, you're gonna always fall for this same gimmick. You're gonna fall for this, I'm just a guy that loves love, and I'm gonna be able to give so much love to the X, Y, and Z, bro. Girls don't care about that, bro. I just want y'all to understand. I know it's like, oh, like, Coach, why you so on our side, and why you always pushing us to just to face reality and stuff? Why can't you just let us be delusional? Because, bro, delusion breaks your heart. From experience, delusion breaks your heart. And it is in those moments where you have to recognize, what am I willing to give? What are you willing to give? Are you willing to just be able to say, look, I'm a man, I'm just going to be in reality. I'm going to be delusional about my dreams and my aspirations, but when it comes down to girls, there is only one party to be delusional, and that is them. As a guy, you don't get to live there. You don't get to live that fantasy. You don't get to live that, this, that, and third. Because in the real world, that fantasy, that movie does not exist. So when everybody's telling, hey, don't ever tell that shorty that you really love her, he's speaking true facts. So when he says, cause that is when she gonna make you feel like you nothing. Fact. Some guys, we often be like, yo, I want to express my love. And what happens is this girl, she's hearing it, right? She's hearing all this love being expressed to her. But as soon as she hears that she already has you hooked, she's gonna walk away. And I know, like, I feel like there's certain girls in the world, like, I'm not speaking for all girls. There's certain girls where, like, being able to express this and being able to be like, yo, like, I really enjoy you, X, Y, and Z, you're saying all these things, and she's reciprocated. Like, I pray that those relationships works. Because a lot of times I'm always seeing the other side of it where the guy has experienced the fact that he's expressing himself and y'all a great partnership, and all of a sudden she walks away because it's too much, it's too nice, it's too good to be true. And that's why it's like, when he's saying that, it's like he's trying to tell you guys, like, she will make you feel like you're nothing. For expressing yourself. Guys, I really want you guys, she will make you feel, and this went over my head for years. I used to listen to this song and be like, yeah, I rock with this song. She still thinks about me. I used to rock with this song. And then I went through it, and I went through it, and I went through it, and I was like, alright, let me get out there. I won't even speak a word about how I feel about you. You're just gonna have to feel the presence. And that's the case. And some of you guys gotta learn that. Some of you guys just gotta be able to be patient with just you having your aura and you being able to say, I can express my feelings about how I feel, how I move. It's like women are more internalizing in this feeling. It is better for a guy to walk and be able to say, I can hold my own. If you feel that I care about you, you feel that I care about you. If you feel that I'm mad, you feel that I'm mad. But that's how I'm going to pursue it. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to tell you. And that's where you become the guy. That's where you'll be able to say, hey, I don't have to show you or tell you my emotions. You're going to internally feel that. So you're going to express in different ways. Like, oh my gosh, he never shows emotions. I just want him to show emotions. This is the same philosophy I be preaching. Girls like the guys that are able to hone in on who they are and that can literally not be moved. Because at the end of the day, what happened to A-Boogie, what happened to me, is guys got mended and they said, I'm going to tell you that I love you. And after that, it changed completely. And I'm not saying, like, look, for me, it's a different story. I move how I move because guys on my side. I just picked that lane. I picked that lane and it hit different, right? But the world, I'm going to be honest with you, this is what it looks like. So when he says, that's when you're going to start to feel like you bugging. When he says this, it's like he's not lying. He's not lying. Every single time. I'm gonna spit the entire thing, right? He says, even if you feel like you really love her, don't ever tell that shorty that you really love her. Because that's when she gonna make you feel like you're nothing. And that's when you're gonna start to feel like you bugging. Guys, don't crash out over these girls, bro. Don't crash out. They don't deserve it. They don't care. It doesn't matter. If you become a guy that's able to say, you know what? She baby. She got me. Accept it. I can't do anything about it. She hit me with the hezzy. And I fell for it. I can't be mad at it. But the best thing you can do is not crash out over these girls. Now, there's certain things I feel like certain guys gotta crash out over. But to crash out and see red, nah, bro. Back it up. You're the problem. I understand she probably did some crazy stuff, but you don't have to see red because a girl said X, Y, and Z. Don't need it. That's you moving too feminine. I'm sorry I have to say it. You moving too much off your emotions. You don't gotta be like that. You can push yourself and say, I'm gonna move the way I wanna move and not look at this situation how I've been looking at this situation. So guys, take this into account. If y'all ain't listen to the song, go listen to it. If you ain't experienced your first heartbreak or X, Y, and Z or went through some relationships and seen, you gonna understand it. For the guys that have understand these lyrics, they feel it. So believe it or not,